Welcome back, everybody. It took my computer a few seconds to boot up Vindictus Defying Fate here, and I am already defying fate because it brought up and instead use a controller. I'm not using a controller. I have to edit out some of this if this is really gonna go over terms and services or whatever. I always just go through these just in case, just for legality's sake. But yeah, I played way back in the day the first Vindictus. I played two different characters, a male and a female one. I don't think I played it I don't think I played it for super long. Because back then, I played games with my brothers and at least one of my other brothers, and then my friend. And you can see them in the channel. Generally, it's Age of Empires, and I'm playing with them. And yeah, there you go. Terms of service. You have to agree, or else it won't let you. I'll probably play it. Now this is made by Nexon Korea, and so it's gonna be very high on the spicy rating. I'm just gonna say that right now. I will try to minimize that as much as possible. And I believe there is custom. I believe you can adjust the bodybuilding of your character in theory. We'll see. I'm not even sure what the two male classes are because everyone chooses the female ones. So if there's some cool dude with an axe, I'll probably go with that. But there is a Cassandra Alexandra or Sophia Alexandra from Soul Calibur series type character with sword and shield. So I may go for that too. And there's an awesome two-handed lady that is in the videos. It's saying press F to select. That's very curious. Yeah, all of these freaking, what are the settings at here? Because like the graphics are gonna be a struggle. Medium. VSync is on? Frick no. Now that might be more stable in theory, but I'm not streaming, so I don't think we really need that. And even then, what's the sound balance? Sound balance looks too high. Test this test. I don't even think it changed, bruh. It's not even changing according to this. It's still spiking the same level according to this. Okay, now it's spiking much lower. Okay, now it's much lower. Maybe too low. There we go. That's hopefully fine. It's still going kind of high. There we go. Hopefully 6 is fine. Language is English, but this is a demo beta, so there's going to be some Korean that pops up. Well, there's a walk button. Thank you, devs. So many games forget that. Yeah, if you're on keyboard, you literally cannot walk without a toggle. Unless you have some really fancy keyboard. Thank you for adding a walk feature, devs. Now, this game is a Vindictus-like, is what I'm going to say it is. Although, I have played original Demon Souls. So, yes, it is perhaps like that, but some people say it's kind of half in, half out. Although I'm not going to name names, but there is an article I read online. The guy could not beat the final boss of this. I think there's only like a week left in the open beta for Next Fest. So I don't know if I'll even have time to do that. And it's a full data wipe, so we'll see how much I like it here. You can absolutely use a controller, like I said, that was recommended. It's like character deletion and stuff. The screen seems quite dim to me. Hopefully it's not too dim for you guys. I don't know what's up with that screen dimness there. And, yeah, this is Vindictus Defying Fate. Start game. Please choose a name. Well, I'll normally go for, like, Cassandra Alexandra, but I'm recording a video, so we're going Trollman 90. That's just gonna help you guys find me. This can be co-op. This can be 2 to 4 players, or you can just run it solo. Hence why the demo's only here for a limited time, because has online mechanics. And am I watching someone play Soul Calibur 2 while playing this? Of course I am. Because it just came out on Twitch. But I'm personally boycotting the Twitch because it's way too much freaking money. Oh, look at this glitchiness right now. Look at this. Look at the beauty. Alon, is your torso ever going to load in? Is your torso ever going to load in? He's a dual wielder. Will the torso load in? Will this be a torso-less game? Okay, so let's learn about Floating Arms Ghost Man. Lawn Twin Swords, this is why I record this stuff. This is hilarious. A dual-wielding swordsman of effortless prowess. Unfathomable depth peers through the eyes of Lon the mercenary, and a keen pair of swords hang from his belt. Also, this is how you do a video game. You choose your character first. Learn games. This is not a new thing, but they have to be retaught it, unfortunately. Through the warmth of his smile hides a dark and troubled past. The ray of light he found within gives him the strength to dive into the fray once more with blinding agility. It doesn't really dual wielding, so if you like to dual wielding is cool. Curious. Let's see what happens with this. Oh wait, whoa, whoa, whoa! He loaded in! My goodness, that took over a minute. He loaded in. We can't rotate him? I'm using the arrow key. Oh no, arrow keys just select. Okay. Here's Fiona. She's actually not a blonde Fiona. Plot twist. Long sword and shield. I generally love this style. This is the Cassandra, Alexandra style that I'm talking about. Although they're Greek, but she's close. She's close. So she's medieval, so that'd be like Hildy would be the closest, probably, maybe. Although Ivy's actually British, so... Oh no, this is, well, essentially. This is like a United Kingdom game, from what I could tell here. And it's going to be epic with the voice acting. A resolute fortress of sword and shield. A virtuous mercenary trained from a young age, Fiona always keeps her shield by her side, while her seeming indifference to the world make people wonder whether she carries her shield for her protection alone. Those who have fought alongside her know she carries it for the sake of her comrades. And this is worth noting too. This is you're like a Korean Nexon game. Isn't, if you're thinking this, I'm going to say it because it matters for another game I play. The First Descendant is also made by them, a similar-ish game that allows up to 4 players. It's working on 8 players for a raid battle. But I feel like this game also might go down that path. Possibly even use its servers at some point. We'll see. Because The First Descendant, if it doesn't do well in August, it's definitely in major trouble. The devs have been very open about that. And so you gotta wonder, it's a Nexon game. What's the monetization gonna be on this one? As far as I could tell with my research, that's still an unknown. Okay, so far I like that. They look further realistic. Okay, here's Delia has the spicy. She's using, this is saying this is a B-word sword? No! I'm sorry, no! I will not let this stand. Also, I'm not going to say that. It's the B word. You can look up what that is. It means illegitimate child. The male version of it. Just to make it clear, just in case somebody wasn't looking at the screen. Also known as a B. Watch, I don't even want to say the rest of it. I don't want to. But I'm going to show you what a real B-word sword looks like. Also, I am on this platform. I must limit the swearing. That's just how it works. And I naturally do not swear, so that's why I'm on YouTube. Although it greatly limits what I can say, but you know what? That's because children could, in theory, be watching. Not that children should watch this. Your discretion is advised. This is an unrated game. As you saw with that walk-up, that's the kind of way it goes. But we don't have to be this character. I feel like everyone is this character just because they're just... Well, they want to see your move, I'll just say. I'm showing you the real one in history. Here it is. It's from... it actually may be on my channel. I may have fought people that had this in Mountain Blade. But I'm waiting for the new expansion of Mountain Blade to come out to really dive deep into Mountain Blade 2. Hopefully we can get the game back when I do this, but I'm going to risk it for the history of it all. This is a B-word sword. Wikipedia. It looks like this. Always. Always. This is one of the most historically important swords ever made. This is what it looks like. See, it doesn't ever look like that. But that could be fantasy. It's a fantasy weapon. So just keep that in mind. But a B-word sword can be two-handed or one-handed. Almost very often one-handed. So yeah, that's that. And also, this game still looks absolutely phenomenal, even on medium graphics. I have a 2060, so it's technically on the low end of its graphics scale, or maybe mid, maybe. Hence why I'm medium. Yeah, medium makes sense because I'm mid technically with my graphics card. A 3060 is its optimal, I think. Well, it's recommended, and then its minimum is like a 1080, I think. I think, which is still quite power hungry. But this is Unreal Engine 5. A dauntless princess cleaving a path through fate. She kind of reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. Also, does she have like little cat ears going on? Within Delia, the elegance of a rose and the might of a warrior coexist in harmony. Standing unbroken in the face of opposition, she imparts her massive sword within the might of her vigor to overwhelm her enemies. I mean, that's pretty insanely well written, except for the fact that it should just say giant sword or fantasy sword. But maybe I don't remember. Maybe this was what the B-word sword literally was in Vindictus, and they're keeping to their lore of their core fan base. Now this guy fights with a giant stone, Karok, battle pillar. Can I get like a battle axe for this guy? Is there no battle axe character? I want a two-headed battle axe or an Astros style battle axe. Although, like I said, I mean Cassandra, but I just always thought Astros weapon was super cool, and they're fun to use in real life. You just need tremendous strength. It was always better with a katana in real life. And also, where's my katana character? Anyway, an indomitable half-giant wielding a massive pillar. I'm curious about this character. Charging ruthlessly into battle with this pillar, Karok the half-giant is an indomitable warrior. He is never above leaning downward to lend an ear to people's voices, and he toils tirelessly to put his inborn power to use in the service of righteousness. That's super cool too. She's a two-handed user. Normally I use two-handed users, although unfortunately she does have an axe. I'm quite particular to an axe, so I'm probably just going to go this lady, because she's sword and shield. With shields in real life are crazy difficult to use. That's why I generally lean towards two-handed. I have attempted to use them in just wooden sparring, per se, when I was way younger. And oh my goodness, like teenagery type years. It was so much fun. But like there is also inherent danger that comes with that. But if you're skilled enough and you follow a code of engagement, it's not too bad. But still, just don't do that. Like be advised, and like you need to go through training. Like we literally had like extreme rule following behavior, I'll just say. Dang it, I really want to be Pillar Guy. But maybe we'll unlock him later, because I'd rather just be Cassandra, honestly, because I feel like her playstyle would be funner. But I've seen no one be Pillar Guy. Like, literally. Pillar Guy is tempting. But for Soul Calibur, I think I have to be Cassandra. There's got to be a tribute here. Her longsword looks epic. This character's a bit too high on the spicy level for me, but I do like it. Everyone's playing her, but I do feel bad for Rock Guy. But I'm just more curious about this character. Like, will she actually fight like Cassandra? I'm curious. Hold to select. And there will come a point that you can switch characters. I don't know if I'll play the game that much, but there is a thing to do that. I did not have to do any Nexon login as of yet. I would like to try each character, though, if I have fun enough fun in the game. I've not played a Souls-like since frickin' Demon Souls itself, probably. Although some people claim this is a Vindictus-like. I don't know how far I can push the graphics, since it looks like it's running great right now. We'll just leave it default, and maybe in the next level up it. We'll just see, because we haven't even gotten into combat yet. So far this is realistic. I do know if you select the other character, she's way spicier. It's not necessarily realistic how her armor interacts with her feminine movements, I'll just say. But this is awesome. This is how armor should move. Although, would it look like this way? No. Look at Joan of Arc for what armor actually looks like. Like, good luck even telling men and women apart in the battlefield. I feel like we can up the graphics or whatever. I feel like what is going on with my freaking... Oh no, let's just assume the game knows what it's doing. Sprint while moving. So far it seems to play alright on PC. I of course played Demon's Souls, the classic, on the PlayStation 3. I do want to play Remastered at some point, that would be cool, but I don't know if that's come to PC yet. If it hasn't, it's probably like webcam worthy. Like I would totally get a webcam for that. This game will look a bit better for me. Lock on the target. I hate doing this. No. Can't I attack without locking on? I can. I'm like never lock on. Oh, this is weird to play a game like this without a controller. I just stay on the stern? I'm using like ship terms already. Oh yeah, we can do backslash hits. Oh, I love that. Star Wars Academy is my favorite game. This kind of feels like it. That I did play a ton on PC though. Also, good luck doing that to a real life line. Oh, Spirit came back. Cheeky cheeky. What does it want me to do? Rending break? What's it talking about? Success. Oh, I was supposed to pump right click. Oh, it wants me to do counters. It's a rending break. Now it wants me to do a cleaving feather with just 3 in a row. No, fail. What? Oh, it's left, right, right. Oh, it's teaching me combos. Left, right, right. This is the Vindictus I remember. It had combos. It was like revolutionary as frick. So that's when... Oh, that's a Cassandra shield bash. Oh, I like that. Now it wants me to do the Ivy sweep. Dude, that's definitely a frickin' Soul Calibur reference. Spacebar makes us do a little somersault. Very, very nice. Her outfit's already like 10 out of 10 epic. The costumes could get quite spicy. For this character, I'm not sure. But definitely the one with the sword. They could get spicy, or you could choose to go full armor and not show any skin. But just keep that in mind, because this game is not yet rated. I would rate it R, for sure, or M rated, for sure. But we'll have to see, because it could just be teen. What? I didn't, what? I didn't like this somersault thing. They better have like a review thing for this stuff, but this is also why I record stuff. There, I dodged. Oh, we can dodge stab. Well, that's cool as frick. Q is guard. I don't know if I like that. Oh, Q is guard is awkward as frick. Oh, it's so cool. Look at that. Oh, we got like the 300 pose. Oh, that's beautiful. You have a Spartan guard. Well, that's Greek for you. There you go. That's so cool. Does it want me to, like, impact him? Did I impact? I did, I countered. Perfect guard. Didn't I just do that? I just didn't attack? Oh, that's so weird. I want to jump with space, but I can't jump. I gotta really think Demon's Souls then. There we go. We just... What? How's that not a perfect guard? Excuse me? Most people don't even... Like, most people edit this game. I'm gonna show it legit real. Everyone edits it and makes it look great, and remove all the jank that video games have. My channel is not about that action. It's to show the truth, the gritty, the unfun in a game. So far, that's kind of fun, though. But that's just... Am I not holding this? What's going on here? Does it want me to press them both at once? That's probably why no one shows this, because they don't do this well. I'm so curious what the pillar guy can do, though, but maybe when the game goes live. I don't want to do that. Oh, maybe it's saying I completed it. Oh, is it saying I've completed it? It says exit tutorial? Can I hit Z to go back? I can. I can hit Z and V to go back through the combos. Yeah, I think we've completed the tutorial already. I did it first try. So we have a 4 basic, we have a right. We have a left, right, right. We have a right, right, left, left. Right, 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 left, left. Right, 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 left. Space. Okay. I don't know if I have them all fully memorized, but that's okay. I don't need to. Hopefully we can open up the options and see that at some point. Or I could screenshot them all right now, too, alternatively. Oh, let's do that, actually, just in case. This is a beta. I love making move lists. I'm definitely a fighting game person. I did not grow up with them, though. Well, till, like, my tweeny to teens. When I was a kid, they literally weren't invented yet. I was playing Atari games. My uncle's Atari. The game will begin with your current character. You'll be able to change characters at a later time. Exit the tutorial. I would make it you can switch to all the characters in this moment right now. How about that game? How about you one-up yourself there? Let me try out all the characters. But I like this character, so we'll continue. I feel like Sword Lady might be the strongest, just the inherent nature of this game, but we'll see. But I really don't know, because the Min were not really shown at all. I think Pillar Dude's cool as frick. Like, if I'd never played Soul Calibur, it'd probably be Pillar Dude. Oh my goodness, I've never... What the fuck? Give her clothes immediately. Give me clothes! Give me clothes, thank you! What is wrong with these games? You have to double tap. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Freaky poppin'. This is literally a... Well, Tiara wouldn't show that much. This is like literally a Tiara outfit. Holy crud. This is ridiculously spicy. This is like an Ivy outfit. This is cool as frick. That I like. That I like. The armor in that I like. I don't really like pants because we're somersaulting, so I don't want to, you know. It's more than should be seen. And we have a physique type. Were we already Cassandra on the default? Aren't we already Cassandra on the default? Well, it depends what game she's in, honestly. I mean, this is just absurdly silly. Wait, Cassandra's not very tall. Oh, why? Why don't you give me inches? Why don't you give me inches or centimeters? Ugh. Maybe we assume it's in centimeters? No, it's definitely not in centimeters. It tops at 100. That's definitely untrue. I mean, here's if you want to see like an Ivy build, I guess. Oh, we can't even see the muscularness unless we remove that stuff. We would have to go... Well, maybe we can see it in a less spicy way. Oh, yeah, you can see her muscularness. Yeah, on her legs. Now she really looks like a Tiara member, although they might be like a 10. It depends on what point in their life. I think 10 is fine. I don't know, anything more just seems absurd, but Cassandra might literally be this, but this seems off too. I think she's in between. Not that it matters. But Soul Calibur for her would be the default one. Yeah, we'll just leave her default. That seems just about right. Because this is more Sophidia. This is more Cassandra. The height, I have no idea what I even want that to be. Wait, skin tone shine. Wait, we gotta go to spicy outfit again. To see that. Oh, the shine of the skin tone. I mean, Greeks would oil their skin before battle. Oh, this is actually canonical. She would be shine, probably. Well, Spartans definitely do it. Oh, but... Oh, her face, though. That doesn't seem right. Why can't I move where I'm zooming up, game? This is getting spicy. Oh, maybe... Wait. It's TNG do that. The PC controls are a little odd. But that's why we're doing the challenge run, the PC challenge run. Yeah, that doesn't look like Cassandra. Cassandra does not just have this crazy shiny face. We'll leave it at half. The height, I don't know, though. Also, what is advanced? Oh, boy. Okay, on a game that's... I would... If the game wasn't going to be ditched, I would care about that. It has advanced stuff. You can change all that stuff if you care. I'm not going to. It's absurd. I'm here for the gameplay. Us being slightly shorter than normal is probably literally unmeta. Because you lose arm length. In Soul Calibur, they'd increase damage the shorter you get as a character. To try to balance that out. Like, what is this? I have no comparison to this size. I have literally no comparison. I'm just going to use 50% as average. I'm looking at Cassandra again. She's like 4'11", I think. I have literally stat books of this stuff. Oh no, she's 5'5", actually. Lost weight recently. I actually have the book some of the stuff's from. I'm probably thinking of young, really young her. Is it 5'5" is slightly above average, isn't it? So we'll give her a 60. .55 is the American OG average. But for a Greek, that's tall. We'll leave her at 60, whatever. 60, 10, 10. This is probably good enough. I wish I could start out with this outfit. I doubt they'll let me. Generally, these previews are just previewing. We'll probably go back to our default. I did want to at least show the scale off. Maybe we'll use arm thickness to show it off. Just to show that it actually functions. See, it functions. We can have thicker arms than normal, which that actually might be accurate for her, actually, hilariously enough. Soul Calibur 4 her kind of has that. Soul Calibur 6 kind of does too. It's so hard to tell because she has her armor over her biceps. No, 6 her looks pretty balanced. 6 is what's on my... 6 is what's actually on my freaking... Wait, no, don't go that extreme. Switch off the spicy outfit, please. Maybe I just increase it all slightly. Sure, let's just increase it all, like... Let's just increase it all. Just I hate being default. I just do in these games. Not this freaking matters at all. I'll take it way more seriously when it's actually not going to be. Let's have it all go into balance, because that should just look balanced at that point, I would think. There we go. That does not look right for Cassandra. Of course, you can be completely outrageous. Honestly. 25 seems flipping right for Cassandra, honestly. That is default, though. Is this actually in inches here? I care way too much about this. Like, it's oh, here's her Soul Calibur. Oh no, she's not even in Soul Calibur 5. That's a custom character. Her Soul Calibur 2 art. Here we go. Oh, we're at only 25. We look like Ivy here. Wait, let me find Ivy. I think that's too much. Like, 25 may literally just be correct. Yeah, that looks more like Ivy. That's not right. I think 25 is, like, literally correct for that character. Maybe we'll change it a little bit. Oh, can we find the side profile? See, that might be her from 6, actually. And or 4. It still feels like Sophia to me. Honestly, is she just a 20? She might just be a 20, actually. Oh, no, I'm moving the wrong thing now. I wonder that I'm not seeing the difference. Wait, what? Did you see this? The side profile isn't changing. That's curious. Here we go. I mean, I guess, but honestly, I think 25 is just correct. Let's go 26, whatever, just to be different. Oh no, man, nah, I think we gotta go 20. It just seems right. It just seems right. The rest is just outrageousness. It does depend on the art, though. Let's check that with the other one. Unfortunately, let's just... Wait, no, don't actually put everything. Yeah, that seems... That's Cassandra. Because, like, that's very subtle. Her and her sister's very subtle. I just love this look. Yeah, that's Cassandra. Whoops, nope. Nope, she's 10 on muscle. She's Greek. They're real strong. I think that seems accurate, actually. I think they were slightly over the top. But they may have been making Sophia as a tribute of her. Choose color. Oh. Well, shoot, what's Greek? I have no clue. I guess I just try to color match herself. We use Soul Calibur 6, but close sliding. I think it's already correct. I mean, I love all these colors. It's absolutely incredible in them all. I mean, she looks very white in some of these shots. I can't tell if that's a stage or not. This is the default. Wait, can I? Oh, we can. We can zoom up on her face. Was there no way to change her face? Was that not a thing? I mean, she's very white in the game. But some of her art isn't as white. I think we'll just go for that, just to be different. We'll just go for that. Yeah, I'm seeing no face control at the moment. Whatever, good enough. Yeah, this isn't. This is too hard for one of the reviewers to actually beat easy. We'll do normal. I mean, I can levels. Well, I can default level the barbarian and beat the red knight. So in Soul Calibur in the startup zone, the opening prologue is not included in this alpha version of the game. Following the prologue's events, the players arrive in the village of Kulheen with the goal of joining the Calbrain mercenaries. The game's story picks up at this point. Why do you always have to be a merc in these games? Oh well, MechWarrior Mercenaries, here we go. Anyway, around 30 minutes on story that I'm on character design, that's pretty typical for me. Especially when we're remotely trying to make a character. But see, that took a second to load in. This is why I didn't change the graphics. This is probably just load in stutter because it's Unreal. Ooh, or it might be beyond just load in stutter. It's mostly load in stutter, but yikes. There's some slight, yeah, I don't know. This looks like full stutter. Yeah, that's prolonged too long, this full stutter. Our frames are like 15 right now or something. I wish I knew how to turn them on. Why are you upscaling at all, honestly? Let's try this change. It doesn't feel any better. And it's possible we need town settings, then we can maybe go more when we actually go fight. I mean, the game is insanely epic. Yeah, this looks like Cassandra. This literally looks like her. That's insanely awesome. That helped a lot, actually, just changing that one thing, but it still appears to be slightly laggy. Can I get any better with the graphics? No, this is absolutely baby mode with the graphics setting. I can't turn off foliage or anything. We just go down to low. Well, with the upscaling? Wow, they really need to fix the graphics, but whatever. On low graphics, we're invisible. Okay, well, let's play the game invisible then. Oh no, well, wait, we're rendering in. We're the Headless Horseman. We were a bald beauty for a second. Bald is beautiful, everybody. A hearty breakfast. Beside it, you can find a handwritten note. I hope this morning finds you well. If you'd like to take a look around, I'll be waiting for you downstairs, Steve. They say this about like 12, 13 hours if you look at everything, although I bet I will take more time. Spotless sheets provide a glimpse into the inner keep's dedication to care and diligence, if I care that much to keep playing. Let's just try to get some, like, first level in this video as well. Or something along those lines. I can sort of run. Yeah, they definitely need in between graphic settings, but I bet that will come. I don't see why this wouldn't have awesome settings, just like the First Ascendant. It's probably just basic demo stuff, but really graphics really should be priority. But maybe if we leave this house, we can switch them. Oh no, I'll just check them every once in a while.
Thank you so much for yesterday. How did you sleep? Are you feeling all right? That's wonderful. It's a nice day out, if you want to look around the village. I wouldn't be here safe and sound if it weren't for you. Thank you once again.
See what downstairs is like. This game does look absolutely incredible though. I feel like a crazy good card. You see, it looks way better now. It looks like it's running better too. What happens if we go settings? It's possible just that one room is jank. Maybe we'll just try this for now. Well, I can feel momentum as my character shifts. That's cool. Oh, good morning. You had a good night, I hope. Why don't you have a word with Teve? Seems she has a bit more to discuss with you.
Is there something on your mind?
What were you doing there?
I was looking for something. A keepsake that belongs to me and my friends. Something from when we were little.
Why does it turn auto on?
No one else would ever go there. I didn't think I'd be running into gnolls.
Can I zoom up before we talk?
That's right. Do you remember Marek from yesterday? You should go look for him at the mercenaries' headquarters. He's the vice captain of the Calibur mercenaries. I'd like to show you the way myself, but I'm supposed to keep to the inn for the time being. It's still unclear whether the gnolls were coming after us oracles. They want me to stay safe. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you. If you need a place to stay, please come back anytime.
No, it doesn't look like I can zoom up the camera as of yet. I don't know if this game has gear. It's supposedly an action RPG, so I don't... If it's like Star Wars Jedi Academy, you didn't have that. You just had powers with no gear. Although you did pick your lightsaber hilt or whatever at the beginning in your custom character. Wait, can we keep talking to them? Mercenaries' headquarters is straight down to your left. You're the reason why Teve is safe. If you ever... No, turn auto off. If you ever find yourself in need of anything while you're in Colin, please don't hesitate to let me know. I can't thank you enough, that's what he first said. I'll sit spacebar to go through that stuff. The games look so much better on medium. We can't do have a few frames lost, but... I heard the Oracle got attacked by Fulmars. Does this mean we're going to have another war? I'm slowly talk to everyone. Oh, it's you. Aren't you the one who saved our Oracle? I heard the news from Mirek. Excellent work. Wait, Teve's the Oracle? Apparently. Just throws you just push things. Can we just talk to everyone? No. Wait, who's this? Wait, this person's awesome. I've seen a bit of gameplay of this, so I know a little bit who these people are. What? Keep away from the northern ruins? Are they trying to run me out of business? Can we not zoom in the camera like in the first Ascendant? That's odd. We cannot at the moment. Also, I will probably be hardly ever locking on to the enemy, because that just means you can't run it. You lose your 8-way run. Also, there's a walk-out. Here's walking. Walking is incredibly epic. The mercenary headquarters is noisier than usual. Something the matter, I wonder? No, turn auto off. Hello, I haven't seen you around. Have you tried the iced strawberry brandy? It's a colon special. You ought to give it a try. You get the chance. I don't drink. Leave me alone. Anyway, we could totally just explore this whole freaking thing for like a... Well, maybe not. There might not be that many people to talk to. It delays to get the dialogue up. They need to fix that. Like, Mountain Blade does not delay. You're immediately in dialogue. They need to fix that. See those blue fangs on the mercenary headquarters? The sight of them fluttering alone is enough to give me anxiety. An outsider. Now that's a rare sight. Could you possibly want in Colon? Dude, this looks like a Bannerlord, absolutely massive village. Mountain Blade. Warband, Bannerlord. The peeps are cool, but it's just weird you can't zoom in or go first person. Well, it's obviously very bare bones, because you know they're going to have, like, foliage adjustment and stuff. Which is really what it needs. And to turn shadows off. Which kind of setting it to low does that, I think, to a certain degree. No, I must randomly explore every little inch first. Look for any Zelda-esque thing. Find the hidden katana like an OG warband. Actually, that was OG Mountain Blade. Actually, it's even older. Just rudely walk on this. Do not ever do that in real life. Do not walk on the freaking farm thing. That could literally be against the law. It most likely would be. We're just seeing. He didn't get annoyed at us. Other games would have him get annoyed. We can't randomly enter buildings. This is just the stuff that probably almost no one else did. I'm just checking. These all look like potential rando quests. Okay, I think we got a perimeter. Look on the window. Oh. No, do not go to that side of the fence, no. I mean, the music is phenomenal. I remember just chilling in town in the OG Vindictus. Like the music was that good. We're here, people. How much longer do we have to live in fear? Another day, another racket. These knights, these mercenaries. All they do is fight. Oh, is that not... Oh, it's not that I don't trust them. It's just... Colin's been through so much already. When the demo throws you randomly in the story and you're like, huh? It just makes me think the beginning of the game is not that fun. That's weird they did that. Although for gameplay and locking reasons, it might make sense. Also, it'll make when you first play the game feel fresh, which often that's an issue with the demo. But then the beginning of the game might feel like more of the same, and they definitely don't want that. Angry voices can be heard coming from inside the door.
Hold up. You thinking of going in? And what business do you have with the Calibur mercenaries?
Oh, I talked to the wrong one, which triggered the same dialogue. Cool.
Membership. Hang on a minute. Aren't you that mercenary from the bell tower yesterday?
Aren't you the mercenary from the bell tower yesterday? So our character does like towers.
The bell tower?
Yeah, you know, the one who saved our oracle.
Apparently that's me that saved the Oracle, not that was
Oh,
in the
so
demo.
you're the one everyone's been talking about.
Not necessarily wrong, though, as Cassandra does save Sophia in Soul Calibur 2.
Well, I won't stop you if you're planning on going in, but it might be hard to get anything done right now.
They need full character customization, like changing the hair color and everything. Although, this is Nexon, they may very well charge for all that.
Yeah, Marek and the Knight Delegate are going at it again.
Don't know why, but things are getting especially heated today. The Knights won't be so forgiving if this keeps up.
Is it really that
Well,
bad?
Marek and the Oracle are childhood friends, right? It's no surprise he's so bent out of shape, given the circumstances.
Yeah, I hear you. Refusing us aid at a time like this?
Ah, forget it. Let's just keep our noses clean and wait for the captain.
There's no stopping that. Can't say I envy Chiara right now.
Anyway, that's what's going on inside. Think long and hard before you step through those doors.
The Foamers were practically at our gates. What do you mean you can't send us reinforcements? I've told you time and time again. We cannot defend this position with a force this small. What's your excuse this time? Not enough supplies? Again? You knights are nothing but a royal embarrassment.
Watch your words, Vice Captain. I will not take kindly to further transgressions.
This is how it is with you every time. We mercenaries are part of the Order too. We put our lives on the line to serve the kingdom, same as you!
Then fall in line and do as you're told. You'll do well to remember who you take orders from, mercenary.
Dame Gwyn! You Royal Knights haven't changed one bit. You expect us to lay down our lives on a whim, but you won't spare us a second thought in return.
Exactly the best time.
You never fail to let us down.
Come with me.
Do you have any idea what this
There
village
is
has
no
been
need for
through
me
because
to
of
hear
that?
any more of this.
You're the new recruit, right? The one that the captain told us about the other day. Sorry
That's
about the
right.
mess. This isn't how I hoped to be greeting yesterday's hero. But please do excuse us. The Knolls showing up so close by is kind of a big deal. So Marek does have a point, but having a fight with the Knight Delegate is bound to have consequences.
Knight Delegate?
Oh, I guess you wouldn't know. The lady on the other side was Dame Gwyn, our Knight Delegate. She's like our supervisor from the Royal Knights, but we're not exactly on the friendliest of terms. I'm sure Dame Gwyn has her reasons, but is this really the right time to be hung up on protocol? You came here to apply for membership, right? Sorry, but we're in a bit of a spot right now. I don't think we can sort you out before the captain gets back.
Doesn't know that that's right.
He's out on patrol. He went out himself, seeing how afraid the villagers are. If it's all right with you, could I ask you to go find him and let him know what's going on? I don't think I can leave Marek alone right now, with the way things are. Thank you.
All right.
He shouldn't be far. He probably went to the inn first to check in on the Oracle. You should start there. Anything you want to ask before you go? If you do, ask away. I bet you've got a lot of questions, since you're new here. My name? Look at me. I haven't even introduced myself.
Yeah, what's your name? Is what's in there?
The name's Kiara. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Well then, see you around, newbie.
Oh, she's already calling us newbie. Well, bleh.
You did what? Are you mad? I was just... Oh, you're back. Welcome. You're back? Do you know this person? Yes, she's the one who came to the bell tower the other day. Oh, so you're the one who saved Tiv. Well, you do look very reliable. Madam Mercenary, this is Clodagh. She's an old friend of mine. Honestly, though, did you really have to go out there just for some toy sword? I'm sorry. I really am. You could do with a little more sorry, if you ask me. Okay, already. But I just had a really bad feeling. It felt like we'd all forget about each other if we went on like this. That's why I wanted to bring it back. Oh, that's just nonsense. The four of us have been together this whole time. We're practically family. Marek and I wouldn't forget, and neither would our friend far away. Not even the goddess herself could make us forget. Clodagh, how can you say that in front of an oracle? Because you're still Tiv to me, oracle or not. Anyway, I'll be heading back now. I'm behind on my orders. As for that proof of friendship, just give it to Marek. Or ship it off to Rochester or something. Oh, and as for you, Madam Mercenary, please come find me when you have the time. I'll be at my boutique right across the street. Don't forget to drop by.
Where's her boutique? We're immediately going there. I don't even think she's there yet. Isn't this it? She's not even there yet. Maybe that's not it. She said across the street. Wait, is it here? This looks like an inn. Its door did open. And close itself. That's not freaky at all. This place is flippin' haunted. Unless our character actually did that, the closed door animation. No, the door just opens on its own. Well, whatever.
That's Clodagh for you. She leaves quite the first impression, doesn't she? So, how are things at the headquarters?
This is bizarre when you have one dialogue. This is why the First Descendant doesn't do this. When you have one dialogue option, why is it even there? Well, you see, I bet they'll have at some point multiple. But that's just bizarre. Why you have to click that at all?
So that's what happened. If it's Captain Aeon you're looking for, he dropped by just now and left for the magic laboratory. I'll come with you. It's about time I stopped by the temple too.
Tiv, you know you're supposed to stay at the inn.
I know, Uncle. I know why you're worried, but I'm supposed to be an Oracle of Morrigan. I can't stay holed up at home while everyone's out there protecting me. It's my duty to look after people, even if it means walking out into danger. The goddess promised us a paradise free of pain, sadness, and hate. We won't get there if we don't look after each other.
Teeve.
I'll be all right. I'm only doing what I must as the oracle of this village.
Should actually level up and whatnot, but I don't know why you open up with the bajillion dialogue in a halfway going story, but whatever. A partially going story. You worry too much. It's probably the only dialogue.
Maybe I do. Call me a stubborn old fool if you'd like, but Colin is a land of many painful memories. It's this war against the Fomors. This village suffered too many tragedies, being on its front lines.
Although you could just skip all this dialogue.
Thanks to the war, our children here are all too accustomed to loss. I never had the chance to make things right for them. Do what she must as the oracle of this village. Today, more than ever, I feel my age catching up to me.
Oh, now she's there. Oh, here, over here. She said. Oh, phew, I was starting to worry you wouldn't drop by. They already stopped the voice acting. Okay. You see, I've just been dying to tell you all about my service, the fitting room. The fitting room? That's right, I knew you'd be interested. From the fitting room, you can put on anything you purchase here at my boutique. For now, I can help you with outfits and styling. Outfits? Cosmetics? Exactly, I can give you a total makeover from head to toe. That's why they skipped it ahead. Your clothes, hair, makeup, and everything else in between. I can change it all for you from the fitting room. That's amazing. Oh, it's no big deal, really. Especially when compared to you, Madam Mercenary. You saved my friend T from danger, after all. And it's not just that. When I look at you, I get all sorts of ideas. I think you've got what it takes to be my special source of inspiration, just like T. I was just thinking that, Muse. So I hereby dub thee Madam Mercenary, my own personal muse. Oh boy. That's right, Muse. Usually, I had a feeling with how she was acting. Usually I try to design my clothes with everyone in mind. Sometimes, though, I like to come up with special designs tailored specifically for my muse. The First Descendant that's also made by Nexon Korea literally has a fashion thing going on right now that you literally can send in fashion and win like 6k USD with the fashion thing. It's like, wow. So how about it? Sure. Although you have to be a freaking graphic designer to do it. Like, the scale of the pictures is massive that they won't send in. I knew you'd be up for it. But you have a video of that on my YouTube if you want to see that. And also you can just go to thefirstdescendant.com and look at events. I'll be there as well. Now that you're my muse, we can drop it. I'll just skip the Troman 90s because that's obviously Troman 90. We can drop it with the formalities. I just wasn't made for all this fussing about, you know. And I'm not going to add her accent either. Her Irish, Scottish accent? I've got a million... I think they're Irish, but I don't know for sure. Also, they have the red hair and what appears to be possibly green eyes. I've got a million ideas for you swirling around my head already. It's going to take a little while to turn those into anything real. But I can recommend you a perfect fit from what I already have, so don't be a stranger, alright? You can access the fitting room by interacting with Claude. I guess that's how they said her name was.
Oh, hello.
No, it's voiced or hello.
No letter again today? Ugh, that complete idiot. Just how long do I have to wait?
Well, that was actually voiced. Chat button.
What sort of theme are we going for today?
Everything you need, from day-to-day outfits to specialty costumes, hairdos, and makeup. Leave it all to me, Clodagh.
Cloud?
I'm right here. Marek, he still doesn't take off that bleeding helmet, does he? What does he even do with his hair? Ugh, for goodness sake. Anything else you need? Shamrocks are like a little trademark of mine. Aren't the heart-shaped leaves just so adorable? It's like the roads and the meadows are blooming with love.
Just shamrocks. Pretty sure that's Irish.
I'm right here.
Pretty sure.
Tia's so pretty. Everything looks good on her. She gives me so many ideas. She's my personal goddess of inspiration. Anything else you need? Tia's so pretty. Everything you need from.
There we go. I think she's
no
looping
letter
now.
again.
Oh, the permanent
Anything else you
dialogue
need?
section. Isn't this back to the screen we're just at? That we only have the one main weapon. That might be how you switch weapons, perhaps. Headgear, false crown, huh? I'm not even wearing anything. A crown that fools others into believing you're wearing nothing on your head. What is this? Equip it. That's hilarious. There's some joke thing in there. That's funny as frick. I bet she had a feather in her hair and it was too much like Soul Calibur, so they removed it. Wait, was there... Wait, no, go back in the fitting room. Wait, there's actually a styling? Wait, did I ignore this in that character creator? I might have, actually. Oh, this all costs money to change. It's possible that was there, actually, in the styler. I don't think it was, though, but maybe it was. I just missed it. No, there's no makeup to choose anyway. Well, that might be why it wasn't there. Was this really there? No, it wasn't, because this whole screen wasn't even there. But here's an attempt at makeup. They just don't have any in the game at the moment. I mean, we're like a fighter person. That makes sense. There's supposedly markings, but I see no markings even happening. Whatever, we'll have marking 3. There's some kind of body marking as well. I don't see changing anything at all. We'll have marking 3, whatever. There's a Fiona preset. Here's the stylings. What does it mean 2 remaining? Wait, what? What? Does that mean you can't put it on every single character? This is literally a K-pop outfit. There's Sophia's outfit from Soul Calibur 5, which she's Sicilian in that, because she transcended. Which is Spicy's all frickin' back. And I said to answer this, like, frickin'... What K-pop's becoming is this outrageous. Not, well, a little bit. It's a little bit there. So on Beach Vacation. The Raven Code set is epic. Faded Prophet set. I'll have to see if they give this stuff out for free. I think they might, actually. Twilight Warrior set. Also Steel set. Herald of Goddess set. I think this is the same for all the female characters. Shadow Arena set. Leafy Vagabond set. That's pretty cool. Scarlet Rose set. It's pretty epic. Evil Maid set. Okay. Troublemaker set. It's literally a K-pop song. Troublemaker. Although, I don't... Oh, Huna might have slightly dressed like that, actually. Cruise Concierge set. That's like a freaking tiara outfit. Spicy tiara outfit. Blood Witch set. Covert Crew set. Almost looks like a stewardess. Foxwood Priestess set. It's like a fox lady. Inferno Chaser set. That's cool. That I want. Looks like frickin' I'll see if I can actually unlock that one. That looks like frickin' Ghost Rider. That's pretty frickin' cool. Shepherd of Souls set. It's like a helmeted Ghost Rider. Well, actually, no. Some Ghost Riders do have that, actually. It's like a more modern one. Like the Reyes Ghost Rider. I think that was his name. Shepherd of Souls set. And then here are the hairs, the ponytails. Oh no, we need a back ponytail for Cassandra. Basic ponytail, blonde, yes. I'll see if I can get that too to make it look more like Cassandra. And then we get all these eyes that can go with them. And there's the makeups. There they are. And here's the scars, which are probably the other things. And you get beauty marks like little moles. Claws for guys, or maybe both genders, who knows. Wool marks for women. And emotes. And a die set for color changing. So that's cool. But yeah, that's how they're going to monetize the free-to-play game, probably. It's possible this will be a pay-to-play, though, which I doubt it, because a regular Vindictus wasn't, but who knows with Nexon Korea.
You're the one who saved Teve, our oracle.
If it's pay-to-play, I'm definitely not playing it.
Truly, you have my thanks. Had it not been for you, a great sadness would have befallen Colin, and this village would be left without its greatest source of solace.
As quaint and charming as it is, Colin still lies on the front lines of this war. It's a frontier land, one that shares its borders with Fomor's. We Calibur mercenaries are stationed here as a regular detachment of the Order of Royal Knights. And it is our duty to defend Colin and its nearby settlements. This village bears enough scars as it is. We must do everything in our power to prevent another incident like yesterday.
Damn it! Every last one of you Royal Knights can go
That is enough, Vice Captain.
Captain, you...
Captain Aeon, you made it. I want you to make something very clear to your Vice Captain. He answers to you. And you, Captain, answer to me.
You have my sincerest apologies. The blame for my men's actions lies solely upon me. I will see to it that this does not happen again.
Captain, you... Damn it. I apologize.
Obviously, it doesn't run super smooth, but I'm not concerned with that, because, like, the first Ascendant made by it, huge amounts of variation you can do. This is probably just a demo, although I would have prioritized that, this being a visually based game, but they did not for some reason. We just talk to everyone out of turn here.
I'll be sure to have a word with the Vice Captain.
Trigger the cutscene regardless.
Let us hope this is the last of these incidents. And now that you're here, Captain, we can finally get to the matter at hand. But I must ask, who is this person?
She's the one who helped us fight against the Gnolls yesterday. She'll soon be joining us as a member.
I see.
There has been a clear shift in the Gnolls' recent activities. Yesterday is but one example. They made it as far as Colin's outskirts, and came within mere inches of harming our Oracle. We don't know what they're after. For all we know, Oracles everywhere could be in danger. We need the Crown to come to our aid.
The Crown will give aid if it deems it necessary. The situation is already under review. Or is it your intention to take issue with the workings of the Order?
No, ma'am. I was only hoping to discuss with you how best to respond to the Gnolls' hostilities.
First response against Fomor hostilities. Isn't that the job of you mercenaries? Knights Delegate command operations in the war against Fomors from their stations. Mercenaries, under contract, follow orders to keep the peace within their regions. I doubt this is news to you.
Then we shall take action in line with our duties as peacekeepers.
I do advise you don't act too rashly, Captain. Whether to escalate this war is not for you to decide. Though if you were to come across clear proof of their activities, things could be different.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. We mercenaries will see to this task.
I'll be counting on your wise leadership, Captain.
Also, Nexon Korea, at least the first Ascendant devs, some of their betas will actually give you rewards for playing them. This is a brand new demo, so I don't think it has any rewards for getting and doing stuff in the game, but the first Ascendant did. That's how I have the awesome polar bear on my back. And I originally, well, if I'm Serena, I still use it, but there's a fire teleport, which I was probably the last on the server to get. It was absolutely epic. But yeah, the boss was that hard because it was ice and I was ice. It was literally immune to every spell I casted. Luckily, a fire type showed up last second to freaking own it. Luckily, my farm still did some damage, but yeah. Yeah, I think this might be why this game's a little different, because that was way too over the top difficult, which the devs did apologize for. But yeah, sometimes these games give you this, and this is an absolutely skill-based game. So much so that apparently some reviewers can't even beat on easy. Which we'll see if I care to put that much time into it. It's like 13 hours, I think. That's what people claim. But I'm not even sure which boss it even was. What the quote, I assume it's the end of this story arc boss, but I have no clue. Do you think the Gnolls were really going after Tiev yesterday? Who knows, for the last few years, I thought Gnolls were different. I thought they were peaceful, unlike the other Fomars. I assume that's the beast-type creatures, or mythical creatures. But if they really were going after the Oracle, it must mean they're afraid. It's that prophecy, you know. The one eradicate the Fomar. No, that's the same exact dialogue. Here's Sura. Sura's cool. I mean, we're all like Cassandra height. Look at Sura's taller. I don't know exactly what it is, but we're probably... I wonder how tall these characters actually are. Before the game's live, I'm going to try to figure that out, because we're supposed to be 5'5" as Cassandra, which maybe we are? But I just put us at like 60% of the scale, because for a Greek, that'd be a little taller than normal.
Looks like we've sorted
also, if
things
this is
out,
Asian
finally.
scale, that's taller than normal too. That's like K-pop height, although a lot of the super popular ones are 5'6", but probably the majority are probably 5'5", or maybe even in the low 5s for women. Looks like we've sorted things out. Men are generally taller and generally in humanity, but it's not true, because there's women taller than me. I'm 5'11", but yeah, they're so, like, obviously. It's not always true. If they're a volleyball player, they're probably pretty freaking tall. Although 5'11" is the minimum for an American man. That'd be the striker. I thought it was too short for that. But no, it could be done, but luckily the Min team was pretty freaking good.
I'm sorry.
For them to have more
I should
players.
have done more to talk him down.
Also, that's like an era that no American man could beat the female team. In Olympics, they don't do a crossover, but that one, I mean, maybe that's why, because maybe women's endurance is just that much better, but yeah, I don't know.
No, it's all right. We needed this, in a way. Us and Marek both.
But the men's strikes were technically faster, but the precision of the women's team was just outstanding. But those are some of the best ever played volleyball ever. Did he say this line? No, it's all right. We needed this in a way, us and Marek both.
It's better to vent your frustrations sometimes than to bottle it up inside. Though our vice captain ought to learn some moderation.
Also, there was an update to this game, so I saw a wave originally for the Steam live stream that shows this game off, some Korean dialogue pop up that may be fixed now. I don't know. I know some bugs have been fixed. Me playing this, was this 5 days after it came out? Whenever the frick Next Fest came out. I'll have that in the comment section down below, the details of when it ends and everything. Possibly even on the title. I will try to put it on the title, because it's within a week.
Does this mean the Royal Knights won't be helping us?
But this particular one, I had an AI check. It is going to data wipe, so I don't think you get anything for doing this. It's just for fun's sake.
It appears they lack a good enough reason to.
But it's not going to hurt you at all if you do want to play it in the future, just in case there's a closed test to play this.
A single
and just
attack
have
on
it
a
there.
Borderlands village isn't reason enough to rally the troops.
Also, if you ever do a written review of it, sending it to the devs, because sometimes the devs will have like a, oh, explain how to improve the game type survey. Yeah, you'll have way more weight if you have more than
Incidents
there.
like these are all too common in these lands.
If you care about going down that road at all, that is.
That said, however, the Gnolls' activities are undoubtedly suspicious. Gwen knows this, and she's essentially tasked us with an investigation.
As part of peacekeeping, you mean?
That's right. Our priority now is to get eyes on what the Gnolls are really up to.
I'm just hearing these Irish voice actors is so rare. I'm enjoying it, but yeah, they'll depend on the person if you actually want to hear this dialogue or not. But I'll just try to go through the dialogue.
We need to gather clear evidence to mobilize the Royal Knights without provoking further conflict.
That sounds like a job for a smaller team.
Indeed. Let's start somewhere close by. Since they made it to that old bell tower... The northern ruins. We should find what we're looking for there.
Yes, sir. I'll assemble a team straight away.
Hold on a moment. Why don't we... You there. I hear you're looking to join our corps.
And yes, if you're new to English, this is the word core, not corpse. Very important to not get that wrong. Corpse is a deceased human being. Or just deceased something. This is core. I believe it's French, which is why its spelling is very strange. Although it doesn't honestly look like the French spelling. But it might be.
After what you showed us yesterday, we'd be happy to have you. But membership does have its prerequisites.
Before you can join us, you'll first have to complete a mission as a senior member's follower. Followers come with us sometimes to help us on our missions. The senior member will mark them on their performance.
I doubt you'll need any such evaluation, but the rules are what they are. And besides, the extra effort will raise your esteem in the eyes of other members.
This is very chill so far.
How about it? Will you take on this mission as a follower?
I accept.
All right. Newbie will be our follower heading out to the ruins. And going with her will be me. I think Marek needs more time to himself. And I owe our newbie a favor anyway.
Okay then. Chiara, recruit. Head to the northern ruins. Investigate the Gnolls and look for evidence to help mobilize the Royal Knights. I'll send you further details through Chiara. We're sending you out on short notice, so make sure you're prepared before heading out.
Yeah, her name is Chiara, actually. Yeah, I don't think that's cool. I don't think that's an English name, actually. Like, that's probably coming from their ancestral language. Not knowing exactly where this is set, I can't exactly name one. But it could be Krillic, perhaps? We're sending you out on a short notice, so make sure you're prepared before heading
I'll go get
out.
things ready for our mission. But first, take this. It's the mark of the Calibur mercenaries. I'll meet you out in front of the headquarters. See you in a bit.
Wait, I think all that was voiced, but I just reset his line. So it did say something there. But we can immediately talk to her? We can immediately talk to them again for no reason. Follow Sarah's lead. As a veteran, she'll have much to teach you. Oh, some special bonus dialogue. Could you wait for me outside the headquarters? I'll be with you in a bit. I just need to grab a few things. Does this mean we're sealing off the northern ruins now? People won't be so happy about that. We've got some people looking to visit the ruins for research. And what about people who hunt... What is that? Piggins for a living. There's a Piggins, apparently. Well, what can you do? We even had the whole spat with Kirsty the other day. Our vice captain's left taking the brunt of it all. Locking down the ruins, refusing us aid. What are the knights even thinking? It's probably gonna repeat, but let's just see. Yep, I repeat it. Also, upstairs is all sealed off. Yes, auto open door because we have the force. Oh, Merrick said D it. D-word it.
Aren't you, the one from yesterday? That's the mark of the Calibur mercenaries.
Yeah, this is fixed. This had some Korean dialogue. They fixed it. They translated it.
So, what brings you here?
It had its English voice acting, but it showed some Korean text. They fixed that, though. Waiting for Sarah. I think that's how they said it.
Ah, I see. You're going to the ruins, then, for your first mission. It's good that you're going with Kiara. She's one of the most experienced members we have.
You don't have to hide it.
Was it that obvious? I made a fool of myself, didn't I? Getting all worked up.
A bit.
I wish you hadn't seen that.
I don't know if that really portrayed with the voice acting, but okay.
Yeah, I know. The captain made the right call.
He just sounded
I know
disappointed,
that
though.
night has problems of her own. But still, I just can't get past it. What more evidence could she possibly need? And while she's sitting there waiting, what about the village?
Oh, I assume he's the one screaming, so she's... Yeah, that is him. His Merrick. Yeah, okay. They're just talking about the scene from before.
It's been 10 years now. Not a single night came for us then.
Yeah, it's pretty unheard of for him to be saying what he was saying to a dame, but... Like, people do get passionate.
It's as if people's lives in some backwater village don't even mean anything to them. Yeah, that's what we mercenaries are here for. Best do what we can. And now we've even got you helping us out. I'm sure we'll make it through. Take care on your mission, you hear? We'll keep the village safe while you're gone.
So far, this game seems to run just fine on keyboard. But we'll see. But I'm very used to using keyboard. Obviously, you could feel some... Like, there's going to be some control advantages that a controller has, but will it matter is the question.
Sorry to make you wait. What were you up to?
But yeah, because normally on mice have accuracy improvements generally. Unless there's some auto lock-on thing. Which games sometimes have. Halo, for instance. But yeah, this game doesn't look like it needs that, though. So that's probably why they recommend the controller.
Yeah, I thought I saw him standing there. Good to see he's doing all right, though. We're all set to head out. Let's just go over things one last time. Our mission is to head to the northern ruins to gather intelligence on the gnolls. It might not be so obvious at first what made the gnolls come down south, but we do need to look into what they're up to. Oh, and Captain Aeon got us something from the magic laboratory. We should take a look once we get there. Also, here, take these. Here's your backpack and your map.
Ooh, a backpack and a map.
Calibur mercenary supplies. I brought you the best ones in stock. Okay, first things first. Let's get our bearings before we head out.
Let's get our bearings before we head out. No, I got my bearings before I talk to anyone. That's what you actually do.
Everything should be marked out on your map for you. Remember, for every mission, your map will tell you where you need to go.
Good, a map. Good, now we can properly
There's a map
it.
on the table inside the headquarters too, if you ever need it.
A map in the table inside the headquarters.
All right
Can
then,
we actually
let's
grab
get
that?
going.
Can
Lead
we
the way, newbie.
Is that a better map? You can open your map by using the provided input or the table inside. I see. They clarified, so you don't actually have to go there. I'm curious if that'll actually work, though, with the PC controls. We have a map. Looks like we have Horse Frost Hollow up top. That looks like a snow region. That looks cool as frick. Snow regions are my favorite in games. Here's the Northern Ruins. Which is... No, it's saying the mission is in the Northern Ruins. We're in Colon right here. We can click Chlorine right. Well, it actually shows exactly where we are on the map. There's a blacksmith over here. Well, I should say blacksmith logo. There's... Oh, this is for the outfit lady. Her name is like... Goja or something? And then this is the house that we woke up in, I think, right here. Then this is probably the guild hall. And this just says temple right here. We can fast travel to the temple? Why can I do that? Is that the manual way to leave? No, the other zone should be north. Why can we fast travel to the temple? Let's fast travel to the temple. This must be for earlier in the story. We're at a temple. Oh, we actually get a close-up on the face of it. That's cool. Wait, we can go in the temple? Now, this looks set up like a church, but it still could be a temple. I mean, it says temple. There are praying people. What was this goal? Oh! They need to fix that. Now, this is on normal difficulty. They gotta fix the lighting right here. Stained glass does not make white or / yellow lighting. It makes the lighting of the color of the glass. Every time I've seen it. That they need to fix. That is going to be so next level epic when they get that done right. And this is a freaking temple. You should get that right. Look at how far we have to run. I didn't think I'd been down here. No, there's a whole nother way over the river. I didn't even bother to backtrack that far. What's north of that? What's this place? Oh, that's the temple, right? Wait, take me back to the temple. I love exploring maps. Oh, is this the windmills? Also, that's also why I do this. The frame drop there. Yikes. Oh, here's the cemetery. Surprisingly small for now. That's a good thing. That means this town is new, probably. Or it has a even different cemetery, and that's just the sacred one. Also, I heard they redesigned stuff, so if this is some regions from the original Vindictus, it looks different in this one. As they bring it into the power of the Unreal Engine and the micro-leggery. But that will be fixed, so I'll hardly mention it, but it is worth noting, because other demos run smoother than this, that's for sure. We can actually talk to the blacksmith. Haven't seen gear like that before. Are you from out of town? No, we look like we're from Soul Calibur. That's why he's not seen this before. Especially the person carrying the B-word sword that 1000% does not look like a B-word sword that I showed at the beginning of this video and proved it was not a B-word sword. Is a cool fantasy sword, though. Picking at your gear when there's no need won't do you any favors, especially if you're a mercenary out in the field. But yeah, the B-word sword particularly is very important because if anyone's played Mountain Blade, you've probably used that. It's a great freaking weapon, and just historically, it's one of the most common generic sword designs. It's generally what a sword looks like, essentially, when people think sword. At least if you're in Britishy style type mindset. Come back when you have some real bloodstains to burn away. Well, we're going to interrupt him again to see if anything's different. Wait, is that only plinking in my right ear? Nope. Oh, cool. No, it's my left one now. Oh, that's working fine. Curious, it should hit... It should probably hit both when I'm looking directly at it, though. That's interesting. Okay, now I think we've definitely looped now. Now we've definitely seen everything. Okay, now we can go into wherever this objective wants us to do. Just fully look at the map on the table. It literally did want us to do that. Wait, can we talk to him again? Is this different? I'm afraid we haven't made the best first impression. You have my apologies. I leave you in Sarah's care. I gotta get... Shit. The names are epic. Take care out there. But yeah, it's not gonna be how an English speaker would think. Do you think the Knolls were really going after Teve yesterday? Who knows? For the last few years, I thought the Knolls were different. I thought they were peaceful, unlike the other Fomars. But if they really were going after the Oracle, it must mean they're afraid. It's the prophecy, you know. The one eradicate the Fomar. Okay, it's probably going to be battling after this, so that should probably be its own video, just so people know. Just freaking watch this one or not watch it if they actually care. Because most likely clicking this other map teleports to the next zone. And if not, then it'll just be what it'll be. But I'll leave it here. Oh, that's right. I don't think you get any emotes. Wait, let me check. Oh, wait. Wait, oh, here's the UI. Let me show the UI in this one. You can hit exit and see the UI. Gestures. Wait, there are gestures. This is how you do them. There's probably a pop-up for them? We're just doing like random gestures in front of our probably boss now. We would not do this in real life. We would not do this. There we go, we're down on the ground there too, you can sit down. Leg stretches, this is a thing. That's when your knees are going. Ooh, the arm cross, yes. This is the default go-to. This is a great one. What's this one called? Crossed arms, very good. There's probably a button to bring that up. There is a photo mode. Oh, you get different poses here. There you go. How do you take a photo? I like the strong gesture there. How do you... Oh, screenshot it to the F button. Or you could probably hit F12 if you're... There you go. It does. It's just like Steam doing F12. Okay. Literally made the same Steam picture sound. That's cool, though. That's cool integration with Steam. I might want to change the block button, but we'll see. It's used pretty awkward. I could put that on my... Actually, let's see if we can do that, actually. What is this? Oh, this is the quest. Oh, no, that's like the battle pass. Oh, this is like their battle pass. So you can get 100? We have to get to 13? Are you kidding me? To get a 2,000? To get an outfit? Although it looks like it gives out the Sorceress outfit. Gives out Sophidia here, it looks like. Or close to. You get makeups first. That's neat. The Fallen Priest outfit for a guy, it looks like. That's cool. Dances are unlocked. Some upgrade material. So there is upgrading stuff. Other dances are unlocked. Moonlight Huntress outfit looks quite spicy. And then it just gives a hack ton of currency to essentially get everything. Or a huge majority. Each outfit was like 22 something, I think. That's like 5 outfits or more, I think. Just doing quick maths there. Here's missions. Daily time. Oh, this game has dailies. Oh, they reset recently, though. They're 20 hours, so I don't need to do these at all. They have dailies here, though. I might hop in earlier in the day, though, to do it, because I might play this game first. To get that done, then. That's cool. It gives a... Oh, this is how you gain Battle Pass experience. Oh, I see. It's like that. Time remaining 5 days, actually, on those. And then the dailies will refresh. No, the challenge missions are 5 days. We already did some. Log in for 3 different days. So yeah, do log in. We do care about that. That's just easy XP. And then it has all this stuff. These daily missions are massive. But I guess that's good. That means you can actually get stuff done. I don't know if I'll care that much, honestly. And a game that's going to wipe. I'm curious to try to unlock the other characters, though. I'm really curious if the guy with the pillar works. And that looks like the UI. Wait, actually, no. We need to go into settings and see if I can customize on the keyboard and mouse here. Because some games do not actually do that. Where's the block button? Guard is Q. Yeah, I don't like that. I think I want to make that a mouse button. Unique ability is tab. That seems quite bizarre as well. Well, I'll just have to use the skills to see which one I want to change that with. It's possible I want those to be skills, actually. Tab is pretty awkward as frick, too. We're just going to change that now. You don't want to move your finger off the left direction. That's why they recommend a controller. But I just want to see how this plays on PC. So far, it's fine. I've played tons of RPGs on PC. Mostly in my teen years, but when college came, I kind of didn't do that anymore. But I have recently played, like, an absolute troll of a game. The Ground Saga. It's a freaking phone game. But it's a struggle to even play that game, not auto. Anyway, I'll see you next time, everybody. Later. We already did the emotes. And that's just how you exit the game, return your title screen. That's how you do it. See you next time. Later. Oh, and you're an absolute legend for watching to the very end. And I'll give it the Soul Calibur ending. May your tale eternally be retold. See you next time. Later. And remember to defy your destiny. That's what it's called. Vindictus Defying Destiny. And that's why we're not using a controller. We're defying it from the start what the game wanted us to do. Anyway, don't be too defying though. That can get you into some trouble. But I'm just being funny. Later.